Yeah, good morning, everyone. Uh, After yesterday's market close, and we had seen um, market across the countries declined yesterday, and we escaped that because our market was closed. The key reason for decline was the outcome in the minutes of Fed meeting, which happened in July. That was giving indication that the tapering may start sooner than what was expected, and that came down heavily on US market and then Asian and European market as well, and even on the commodity. So it's all related to we saw a COVID crisis, and countries across the world started supporting their economy through fund infusion, and now economies are coming to more of a pre-COVID level, and growth and are coming back on growth path. As such, this tapering is expected, but the key reason was that it is expected now sooner than what was uh, earlier thought of. So US market declined day before yesterday, but uh, yesterday it was more of a flattish side, and future also today morning are marginally negative. Whereas if we see Asian markets, they are still correcting. They are down by around 1 to 1.5%. The key reason for China and Hong Kong are again most of the tech stock are down. Even if we see Alibaba, that is down by around 3.5%. China started regulating this tech stock a few days back, and we had seen substantial correction in all these tech stock. And to some extent, Indian IT companies are also benefiting because of that. Whatever the money which is coming out of Hong Kong in tech stock are going into tech stock of Indian companies, and as such, we are seeing very good uh, movement in last a week or 10 days in all these tech stock. And today decline in that market may also support Indian IT companies, uh, and these stocks may see some positiveness. Apart from that, in commodity, if we see oil declined substantially in last 2 days and now at around 66.7, which was somewhere around 68 or 69 somewhere level 2 days back. Aluminum was down just -1% in last 2 days, whereas iron ore is seeing a larger decline, which is down by around 5% in last 2 days, whereas yes, today it is marginally up. And steel also had seen 2% decline. So now I'll request technical team to take up first.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open with the gap down or say on the negative zone, and we might see some profit bookings during the day. Wednesday also, we have seen a sharp sell-off into the Nifty as well as on the Bank Nifty front, which gives a indication of a little bit of cautious signs at the higher levels. From the high level at around 16,700, we are witnessing a profit bookings, which might take a Nifty back towards on the downside towards 16,300 to 16,200 levels. Now, for the today intraday purpose, the immediate support is placed at 16,400 level. If it's break that level on the closing basis, then we might see some more selling pressure, which might take a Nifty downside towards 16,200 to 16,000 levels back. 16,000 will be the crucial support level provided by its 50 days moving average. Probably from till 16,000 levels, we might see some sell off into the Nifty. Once it manages to take a support of 16,000 levels and consolidate for at least 1 to 2 trading session, then again we might see some pullback rally. But at the current level, definitely the view is cautious. As I said, the first immediate support is placed at 16,400. Below that, 16,200 and 16,000 levels can be seen. Whereas on the higher side, 16,600 will act as a crucial resistance level. Unless and until it doesn't break out that level, we are not going to see some positive momentum or the pullback rally on the upper side. So as long as the 16,600 remains intact as a resistance zone, the view will there remain cautious. If it's break that level, then only we can see some positive momentum, or say the fresh buying might be seen into the Nifty, which might take a Nifty back towards 16,700 to 16,800 levels on the higher side. So these are the support and resistance levels of the Nifty. On the Bank Nifty front, on the Wednesday itself, we have seen a sharp sell-off on the Bank Nifty from almost 400 to 500 points on a downside. Going ahead, 35,300 will act as a crucial support level provided by its 50 days moving average. Today, if it's break that level and maintain a closing below that level, then we are going to retest the level of 35,000 levels on the downside. Below that level, the Bank Nifty may drag itself towards 34,700 to 34,600 levels. So the overall looking towards the chart pattern, I believe that even we are going to see a heavy selling pressures into the banking stocks as well. Whereas on the higher side, 36,000 will act as a strong resistance zone. Unless until it doesn't break that level, we are not going to witness some positive momentums into the Bank Nifty. Nifty Finance side, for the today intraday purpose, the support is placed at 17,250. Below that level, 17,150, 17,000 levels can be seen. Whereas on a whereas on a higher side, the resistance is placed at 17,500 and 17,640 levels. So these are the important support and resistance levels on the three indices. Stock specific, I will not initiate a pre-market call, but definitely we will watch the market for first half an hour, let it settle down at the support levels, and definitely we will initiate the buy or the sell call according to the trend of the market. I think that's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. Good morning, everyone. So, as per Wednesday's derivative data, we are seeing that in Tuesday session, we have seen that the PCROI of the Nifty almost touched around 1.70 levels. That was being the overbought zone in the market. In Wednesday's trading session, in the second half, we have seen that the PCROI dragged down by 0.40 points. That is giving almost closing around 1.29. So heavy sell-off was being seen from the Wednesday's trading session. We are seeing that as per OI positions, we have seen from 16,000 to 16,600 strikes. We have seen that the put writer positions almost got unwinded at that point of time, and we have seen that from 16,600 to 17,000 strikes, we have seen that the call writer positions are getting added up. So that was a clear sign for the Nifty to show some selling pressure for the next 2 to 3 days, as Nifty had strong resistance at 16,600 level. So weekly closing was very much important about 16,600 level, but we are seeing in today's trading session that the Nifty is almost 200 points downside and likely to open around 16,350 zone. So currently it is very much important for the Nifty to close about 16,600 level for the further rally, but we expect some further sell off in the market, as it gave the false breakout and it came down from the resistance zone. So currently for the Nifty, as per the supportive zone, we expect as per the OI position, 16,200 will act as an important support. Once the Nifty breaks 16,200 level, then we expect the Nifty to come around 16,200 to 15,900 level. So be cautious on the long positions. If you're holding long positions, then hold with the support of 16,200 level. Once Nifty breaks 16,200, exit long positions, and we expect further sell off from that zone. That's it from the derivative front. Thank you.
Good morning. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank MD and CEO Mr. Nitin Chugh has resigned. He had joined the bank a couple of years back. Also, if we notice, last few results of the bank has been much worse than other microfinance and small finance banks. So we would recommend to avoid the stock. Cartrade Tech IPO will be listing today. It is an online automobile platform used for buying and selling cars, two-wheelers, and commercial vehicles. It operates famous websites like Carwale and Bikewale, which are ranked number one in their respective categories. Company is the only profitable player out of other competitors like Cars24, Car Dekho, Droom, Mahindra First Choice. Also, all these companies in the unlisted space have done deals at 45 to 50 times sales, whereas car trade is being offered at 25 times sales in its IPO. And it being the leader, it makes sense to focus on the stock. IPO size is 3,000 crores and it is entirely OFS. There is no fresh issue. Issue price is 1618. Listing is expected to happen at around 5 to 10% premium. We had a subscribe rating on it and we are positive. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from that, Indostar Capital will be coming out with OFS, and the OFS prices are at substantial discount to the current market price of around 290 rupees. So this stock may see correction today. Apart from that, Eicher Motor in AGM, Siddharth Lal, who is the MD of the company, was not able to get extension as an MD, though he will continue as a director. The key reason for that is that the resolution was proposing 10% increase in salary, which was opposed by most of the institutions as the overall growth in income and all was not to that extent in COVID period. As such, for time being, he may not be there as an MD, but quite possible in the future. Again, EGM will be there, and therein he may be again becoming MD. We had seen a few days back Mr. Daseri, who was key driver for growth in the recent past, had resigned. So this is double whammy. So quite possible the stock may see some correction because of this news. But overall, I think it will be more of a transitory over a period. Again, it will continue to, he will continue to remain as an MD, and the things will normalize. So that's all from us. Anything else? Yeah, that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.